Guatemala, a country of stunning beauty, vibrant agriculture, and brilliant craftsmanship, and also the home to one of the world's last indigenous people, the Mayans. Using techniques passed down for generations, the Mayans still create textiles and color unlike any in the world. But beneath this beauty lies a serious problem for the Mayans: the absence of dental health. The Mayan culture has, for centuries, relied on a staple of fresh fruits and vegetables, but the recent introduction of the Western diet, mainly sugar drinks and candies, has created an epidemic of health issues unimagined.
Because of the lack of education on the problems associated with sugar, mothers and the fathers see no problem with buying candy and Cokes and putting Coca-Cola in bottles and that sort of thing. And of course, children like the taste, so they just readily hand that out.
The problem of dental disease in Guatemala is out of control. It is much larger than any dental problems I've seen in the United States, mainly because a simple ability to get your teeth cleaned in the United States is not even a simple comfort that they can enjoy. And during the introduction of Western foods and candies and sugars and sodas began a downward spiral of their dental health.
The dental needs are endless. They have not had the education, they have not had the wherewithal to get any sort of treatment whatsoever. This doesn't have to be that way.
There are candies being sold on the market on every street corner, and these kids don't really brush their teeth. They're not taught how to floss properly or anything like that, and so there's a big need for preventative care here. And what we're seeing is the result of not having that preventative care. If we can get involved with getting them preventative care and preventing some of these things from happening, then we can also help medically their overall systemic health as well.
A group of dentists and hygienists, led by Dr. Stephen Hewett, travel annually to remote regions of Guatemala to serve the Mayan people through free dental health clinics, supplies, and education. The town of Chichicastenango is steeped in traditional Mayan culture. Once famous for its textile and agricultural markets, today most families struggle to provide the basics.
The ultimate goal when we go to Guatemala as a team, as a group of dentists, is to first remove the pain and the suffering that takes place. And second, if we can save certain teeth, then that's improving the ability for the patient to chew.
Oh, this is an amazing group. We have, an ophthalmologist, 2 dentists, and then the family and all the friends and assistants that are helping us out. And so you couldn't ask for a better group of people that are coming here to make an impact. We're all here, and we're all here for a purpose, and we're getting that done.
I think the child was probably 8, maybe 8 or 9 years old. He sits in the chair. He has decay in all 20 of his baby teeth. When I mean decay, I mean they're rotted to the gum level. They don't even resemble teeth. The colors are orange and brown and green, and there's holes as if he was drinking acid of some kind. And so you take a 10-year-old who's holding his mother's hand, and you numb up this child's entire upper jaw, and you take out 10 or 12 teeth. At the same time, during these 3 or 4 chairs that we're removing these teeth, across the hall we set up with a dental compressor and a vacuum system ability to fill teeth. And they're all organized in a manner that we fill hundreds of teeth in a morning. And we cosmetically rebuild their smiles back for them. And we put a mirror in front of their face and teach them to brush this. And if you don't have toothpaste, we tell them to use salt water. We have a team that is using pressure pots for sterilizations and scrubbing the instruments and washing this with disinfectants. So all the instruments are sterilized in a pressure pot method, which is used in most foreign countries on dental missions.
In some of the locally sponsored schools, children are taught the importance of daily dental hygiene And for the first time, they're introduced to a toothbrush.
And now what we need to do is step in and try to educate these people on how to prevent that from happening by, reducing the intake of all these sodas and also applying these preventative measures.
Many of the families in Guatemala are unable to afford to give children food. So this school feeds these children a healthy snack. They are able to give them a fortified vitamin drink. They're also teaching them how to brush their teeth every day.
And we showed them how to brush. And then we laugh and have some fun and really show them how to brush. And I say, before you go to bed, 5 minutes, that is a long time every day. It will change everything for you. And they got it. They understood.
The only way we're going to change is educate young children. Maybe we can make an influence through knowledge.
I think that their life right now, is affected by all of this, but by us stepping in and making an influence, I think we can change it and make a difference with how they live their lives and their lifestyle.
But we followed a few of the children home to see the kind of living conditions they live in, and the homes are a shed. It's a lean-to. One particular home that we went to had a mother and 4 children. The oldest of the little boys was able to go to the preschool, so there were 3 other ones that were even younger. We were able to bring this little family down and feed them, and we noticed that these children, after having been fed, started to become less lethargic. They seemed to respond better to us, and what we realized is that they just hadn't eaten because the mother wasn't able to provide them with any food. And you look and you say, they're the same as me. They love their children as much as I do. The only difference might be that they were born in a different country.
Through a variety of initiatives in place, progress is being made to help the Mayans. But there is so much more left to do.
The dental problem is larger than we can even imagine. There are not enough dentists and dental teams and dental hygienists and physicians to handle the issues. If we could have an unlimited supply of dental teams that are willing to go to Guatemala to treat just the Mayans, I think this dental problem in Guatemala is solvable.
Inspired by action, other doctors in various fields are following the lead of Dr. Hewett by serving the Mayans in Guatemala.
The professions that we're in, we get a lot of positive feedback here in the States, but it's not the same that you get in places like this. That again, these are people who really have no other options, and you are bringing them a gift that just probably can't be reproduced in their community.
It's a good cause, and if you really enjoy doing it, this is what we come here for in the world. I mean, if we are capable of helping and giving time to change something that we believe, rather than just criticize, speak about it, and let somebody else do it.
You get 100-fold back. What you get is, you can't ever experience that until you give.
Aren't you afraid of the bugs, the snakes, the disease? And as they ask me those questions, I would say, yes, I'm afraid of all of those things, but I'm way more afraid of what I'd miss if I didn't go.
So when you come back, you have been given a gift that's indescribable. So I would like to have the ability to introduce this to as many healthcare providers and their teams and their families as possible.
The wealth that we make in this world is to stay in this world. So let's make a better world. Simple as that.
Boy, a lot of children, young adults, even older adults could come back from Guatemala with a totally different awareness about the way they live their life.